American beauty. This feeling is new to me. I'm not repeating new feelings and things. I'm not repeating new feelings and things. American beauty. This feeling is new to me. American beauty. No, until I'm next to you. My head stays spinning. American beauty. Don't fool white lights. I'm numb down till next to you. I'm numb down till I'm next to you. My head stays spinning.
All right, Kinsman, rock and roll for another Wednesday here.
Yes, it is. Already midweek here, Timmins Square.
Yeah.
And again, ready for another jam-packed show tonight, live from the studio.
And guess what? It's summertime in Timmins, and it's another crappy weather day.
Yeah. We're still waiting for our summer here.
That's right.
Hopefully it shows up just in time for the weekend. But, it was warm. It was reading, 30, 31 degrees. Didn't feel like 31 degrees today.
We sound like old men talking about the
Real
weather.
man, get the F off my lawn.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I got to tell you this, okay? So on Monday night, we did the dating game.
Uh-huh.
So we had a bachelorette sitting here, asking questions to some bachelors in the back.
Yes, a lot of people stopping me on the street talking about that show. Very, very highly successful.
So if they get married, we get all the credit, right?
Well, people are asking what's happening with Gary and Carrie,
Yeah.
and apparently they're planning the date.
Okay, so listen,
jackpot time.
when you come to us for love connections, you know the town's getting desperate.
You know the towns are getting desperate, but it's funny seeing all the applications, people sending us emails saying, hey, my buddy wants to be the bachelor on the show for next month.
Now, so we're reversing it now. Now will be the guy center stage.
Yeah.
But it's not so we have a call out for applicants, but it's not the guys messaging us. It's the guys' mums.
It's the mums and the friends.
So we're getting,
get my son out of the basement.
Yeah, exactly. The mums are saying, listen, my son's 38 years old, no girlfriends. I want him out.
Yes.
Please. Hook him up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to draw hats here. A lot of good applications so far, and again, we're gonna go through the process in the coming weeks to see how we select the bachelor.
What does drawing hats mean? Like,
you pick off your hat, the one you picked up from the vintage patch next door here.
Yeah.
And you turn it upside down, you put ballots in it, and then you draw from the hat.
Okay.
So they're putting technically, that's just
we did that when we were 3, Kinsman. We got a bigger budget than that. Okay, listen, pal.
No, we still have that.
We got plenty of time to talk about that, but you know how we call ourselves the dynamic duo?
Mm-hmm.
We're the only ones. We have another dynamic
duo
coming on the screen.
Yes, and for those watching at home, you've seen this dynamic duo starting now on Sunday night, 7:00 right here. Yeah, the Keith and Glory show.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Keith and Glory, we're not sorry. You and I are sorry every day for stuff we do. They're not sorry.
We are.
Nothing there, Kinsman.
And the best part is they've decided to join us tonight to introduce themselves to our audience, so you can, better familiarize yourself with this amazing show that happens Sunday night, 7:00 right here.
All right, let's pop them on the screen. So there's Keith and there's Glory.
Yeah, it's Keith Madge and Glory Jewett. Thanks for joining us, you two.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having us.
Yes, so excited. The home of Shania Twain.
It is. Yes, the home of Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Where they mined beneath her center because there was more value in the gold beneath her. they kept a few of the artifacts at the Timmins Museum now.
She was the parade marshal at the Calgary Stampede this year
we saw that.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She flew over Timmins and just went right to Calgary.
When's the last time she was back there?
Well, she does come back here periodically. Her parents are buried here. But I don't know when the last physical date for a concert.
I know. It's when the 2010 Vancouver Olympics.
Yes, it was. She was the torch carrier.
Held the flame for flame for 30 seconds and flew on out.
Yeah, it was minus 56 that night. I remember that. She did the torch run, hopped on her jet, and that was
her last. Shook the hands, kissed the babies, and was out. Got it.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. Thanks for joining us, by the way.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Allowing us to stream your podcast on our show. I think it's an excellent addition. You folks, so over 30 years of friendship, like this makes the perfect combination when it comes to podcast, when it comes to chemistry, right?
Well, I thought you were going to say how when you guys look so young.
Okay.
Well, we could reverse it. You want us to change it up here?
Too bad we're live.
Yeah.
Yes, no, we met in at the very beginning of high school many, many years ago. And we just hit it off. We're very loud. We like to have a good time. And so we brought it to the podcast world.
Yeah, we think we're funny. We thought people would like to listen. People have always said you two should have a show. And so here we are.
you took their advice, and and again, when you've turned it into the show, you talk about anything under the sun, anything topical, anything happening.
Yeah.
It's on your podcast.
Yeah, our last episode actually that just premiered on Apple and Spotify, we had the runner-up to The Bachelor on season 4, the big one with Bob Guinea. It was like huge in the news, and she was talking about like going on Oprah, Ellen, The View, and all those things. So as you get farther into the podcast, we start to have a lot of interesting guests that you'll see.
Yeah, I love it. Like you guys are kicking butt now. Do you want to hear a Keith story? Keith doesn't know this story.
Let's dive into some dirt here. Exclusive dirt. Yes.
It's more a joke about me and more a compliment to Keith. But let me ask you this question, Glory. You're originally from Thunder Bay.
I'm originally from Thunder Bay.
I don't think we've ever met.
I don't know.
I don't think we-
I was looking. I don't think we have ever met, which is crazy. I live in Atlanta, Georgia now, so I'm tuning in from Atlanta, Georgia today. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, I mean, being your much younger cousin, Jamie.
of course.
Well, that's the tie. You and Jamie, you and KLOMP are related.
Yeah.
You guys are blood.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you the story. I've never told Keith this story. So I don't like, if you remember Teenage Boys, Glory, like we're blockheads, right?
Yeah.
And we're blockheads. We play sports and we want to meet girls. So my friend Dan lived by Keith on Dalhousie. And we would go over to Dan's house, like, we're 18, 19.
Yeah.
And there would never be a girl there, ever. Like, it would just be us playing video games. And like, there's 9 guys, no one can meet one girlfriend. Zip all. Like, what a bunch of losers we're like.
I know where this is going.
So, I mean, yes, you know where this is going. So one night, my buddy Dan goes, let's everyone call all our friends and we're going to have like a real party, just not guys and Doritos. So we all put on our cool water cologne. We get dressed up. Like, cool water
was
cologne.
it Axe? Yeah. Was Axe around back then, or is that?
I don't think it was. Cool water was the thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we get to the party, not one girl. Zip all. So here comes Keith walking down the street. 25 beautiful women walking with him. And my friends are like, he's got them all. He has them all.
Keith has had the charm.
So my buddies go, this is your cousin, right? He goes, go ask if you can have a few. I'm like, I'm not too sure. Like, that's how you approach women. I don't know much at this age, but having a few.
That smells desperate.
Yeah, you probably don't use that terminology. No, but they meant invite them. But I was really intimidated. Yeah. Like, he has a big gang of women by him. So they're like, so what I did
I always had a harem, and I always liked them to be very nice looking. If I'm going to surround myself with anybody, they better be hot, right?
Yes.
Just kidding.
We thought you had them all. So my friend said, go approach Keith, but I was too intimidated, right? Very embarrassed. So what I did, I wait for Keith to get like out of block's view, and I pretended to walk there and talk with him, which I didn't. And then I came back to the house. He says, no, he's not giving any up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'm sure I was looking to get rid of a few. I'm sure there's a few going your way.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever told that story, but yeah. So the guys were pretty mad at me that night, by the way.
Yeah, I was growing up in the 90s, and like as a gay man, like I say, every hot woman has a gay in their corner.
Let me ask you this question. It's a little more of a serious term, Keith. So my brother's gay, and we come from a really Roman Catholic family. At least my grandmother was like, at church every day.
Oh yeah.
When you came out, you know how the Roman Catholic Church is, Kinsman? They're not very flexible.
Not very flexible
at all.
Yeah,
when you came out, like I remember when my brother came out, everyone's sounds great.
It was after me. I think he was married, right?
He was married to a woman. Yeah. And then he came out. We had zero conversation. Are you happy? Yeah. And then that was the end. And people ask me that because I'm not as much Roman Catholic now, but it was more serious back then. But to us, it's like, if you're happy, cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat, that's it.
And I think that's the way it should be. And I think that's the way it is nowadays. I'm working education as my day job. So I'm around kids. I'm in grade 6, but my school goes up to grade 12. And it's just the way the acceptance and the way the world is now is a completely different place.
Yeah, it is.
And unfortunately, not every gay boy has a harem of 25 hot girls around him to protect them.
No.
I
You've
fought
got
a lot
quite
of
the
fights.
entourage that still follow you.
Now, Glory, like reading your story, like it's mega inspirational.
Oh, thank you.
And I know that you were just featured in Women's Journal. You have a book coming out or has come out.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that you're a leadership, or you provide a leadership role for women in industry. And I know 20 years working in human resources and big industry, if you think the treatment of women was poor in the 50s and 60s, none of that's changed. Like there is so much.
It's just amplified now because now we've got social media.
I have literally seen companies say, big companies say, pay her 20% less just because she's a woman. And this is like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome that you're in their corner. And the big thing, like you've lived through a lot of this. So what you're telling is just not something you prescribed in your head. You're telling your real life stories. Do I have this right?
You have it right. So I started as a scaffold laborer up in Fort McMurray, Alberta, on a $9 billion construction job. And now I'm the global director for environment, health, and safety for Google. So quite a rise. I've faced a lot of adversity in a male dominated industry. And my book is all about my memoir and all the things that I've done to get to where I am today. But yeah, we have still a lot of work to do. I'm a big promoter of women coming up in their careers, and yeah, you're spot on. We still have some work to do. There's still a lot of gender diversity and adversity in the workplace today.
Yeah, I think that's a huge deal because I personally know women who've been turned off their career passions because how they've been treated.
Well, just how they've been treated.
Yeah.
You know, treat everybody fairly. It doesn't matter who's who. If you're qualified for the job, you should get paid for that job.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You
matter.
never know who your boss is going to be on the next job. So remember that. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Glory has an interesting story of when that kind of, judging a book by its cover, and like you would never look at Glory and think she spent 10 years in Fort McMurray building her way to the top,
No, that's quite the meteoric rise for Glory.
Yeah,
It was
why don't you
crazy.
tell the story about kind of the guy that gave you attitude that it kind of turned all around? Not to put you on
I mean, you're going to have to read the book. The book is coming out. It's
Okay.
coming in a couple months. It's called In Pursuit of Glory, and it's really about all of that. I talk about Fort McMurray, staying in all the man camps. They call them man camps for a reason. I was like less than 1% of the population up there. Yeah, I mean, it's been a ride working abroad. By 30, I was managing jobs in the Middle East, and that was a whole other different ball of wax. And yeah, it's been a crazy ride, but the book is amazing. It's coming out in a couple months. In Pursuit of Glory. Follow me on LinkedIn or on our socials, and there'll be a lot more coming out when it's ready to go.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you got such an amazing story that can trend everywhere.
Thank you.
Canada, United
People
States.
can relate. And
Maybe
again,
you'll learn a few
it'll be a
things,
hot
Kinsman.
seller.
Yeah,
you'll
it's
learn
a hot seller.
Well,
And
I'm
it's a
sure
little
that's what we
juicy.
all learn from it.
It's a bit about my personal life too, so it's a little juicy. Don't worry. It's not just about leadership.
Well, I want to ask you then about Juicy, because since 30 years of friendship, you know a lot about each other. You have a lot of stories. So when you go, when you do a show, you talk about topical things, but you also like to share personal stories because I think that connects with the audience. So do you two have a discussion? Okay, I think this would be great for the show, and this one should remain in the vault. Like, is there a discussion, or you sort of free flow as the podcast
And just
goes
go
on?
as it is.
We kind of have like an outline, but we find our best things just kind of come from us bringing it up in conversation with each other. Now, I do have to say a lot of our best things don't make the show because we do enjoy our day jobs.
Right.
And I don't know what the statute of limitations is in most provinces, so just kidding.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, but you got to make it entertaining and relatable. Now, do you find on your podcast, like when we chat about things that happen like in our day-to-day lives, like stuff going on with the kids, or around Christmas we suck at rapping, or whatever it may be, like these small tidbits, actual life things. A lot of people can relate to that, and that's a lot of fun. Do you folks get into a lot of those day-to-day things?
Yeah, totally. We talk about kind of everything. Like we kind of start the podcast by something we're not sorry about, something that we're kind of proud of, or whatever. And each kind of episode is different. So most of them are just kind of about pop culture things. I mean, like we love Bravo reality shows, all the housewives, all of that stuff. But we don't want to keep it just to that. There's lots of we have lots of things on health and wellness. We have lots of things with fashion and beauty because of Glory, of course. And we kind of keep it topical pop culture, like you guys. You guys kind of have the same kind of vibe, just sitting, chilling, talking. And obviously you guys have it too. So we just wanted to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
People say that it's like sitting in a living room with us. Like we're just chatting about anything and everything and having a ton of laughs. And the highlight of the show, if you listen in, Keith actually shares his grade 5 journals. So he reads from his grade 5 journals.
Oh,
He's
wow.
named this journal. It is like he should be on a comedy stage reciting this. It is absolutely hilarious. So I urge you to tune in. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Are you going to publish that journal, Keith?
I was you think I'm a weird adult. I was a really weird kid. I wrote it all down for some reason. I guess maybe for this podcast. So
I think so.
I think it's awesome that you're able to find it. Like, was it in a vault somewhere? Like, I can't find anything.
That's what I said. How did you still have this?
I don't know. I'm a very organized guy, I guess. And I've always laughed at it over the years. I brought it out at dinner parties for years now, and everyone would just be crying, laughing. So I was like, let's read it on the podcast.
Why not?
Yeah.
To find out what you were thinking back in grade 5 and, seeing if it still pertains to what's going on in your life today.
Yeah. Way back in the 1900s.
So the whole "we're not sorry" thing. I love this title, by the way. Ours should be called "We Apologize for Everything," Kinsman. I know I went to the well twice on that joke, but I thought it was funny. It's the only one I have
he's still
down.
looking for a laugh here.
Yes,
Anybody laughing?
We got a laugh track on the show.
Yeah, we do.
So tell me a little bit about the meaning of this title and why you chose that.
Keith, go ahead and tell them what we were originally going to call it.
Well, we had a lot of names to go through, but originally we were going to call it Peachy Keen and the Polar Queen. And then like I just pictured it and I was like, I don't want to be labeled the Polar Queen for the rest of my life. So we kind of went like, for one, as Glory's living in America, I would say America. She's living in America now. We are known for saying sorry as Canadians.
Right.
And Glory and I are all about kind of being unapologetically our authentic selves. So when we're like, we're not sorry, it's kind of like something we've always said. Like,
We're not sorry.
Yeah, you guys were really loud last night. Well, we're not sorry. We had a great time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of things like that. And then it kind of tied in nicely because people that come on were like, what are you not sorry about this week? Which brings me to you, KINZ and KLOMP. What are you guys not sorry about?
Terrible jokes.
Yeah, terrible jokes. My cliches. KLOMP makes fun of my cliches every show.
But I guess the real thing, I love telling personal stories. So anytime like my wife does something silly, which is me 9 out of the 10 times, but she does, like I'll tell it on the show.
And how does she like that?
Hates it. Yeah, she hates it.
Well, as they say, life is a bit. Me being a former radio guy, they always told you that your life would make a perfect bit because people are more relatable to the situation.
So anytime, like I'll go to dinner parties or around the campfire, if someone says something, like I'm taking a quick note on my watch.
Yeah, he's got the note.
They're like, "You're gonna say that?" No, I'm not going to say it. But then on Monday, I'm going to say it because it's great stuff.
Yeah, whenever he says the word tomfoolery on the show, you know he's going to bring up something fun from the weekend campfire.
And you guys just have the perfect voices for the radio.
I was going to say, you both have radio voices.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell your
Jamie did do the morning announcements at Churchill High School for
I did.
I didn't know that.
See,
Did
that's
ya?
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
That's
was
going
a
to tell you
legend.
why I had to go to Keith to find a girlfriend, there.
Well,
They did
so morning
announcements.
announcements. Now, does Keith know you were part of a band at one point? His shirt, Keith, is apparently at one of the Value Villages in Thunder Bay for
Oh, no
$4.99.
way.
Yeah,
What
there's
was
a
your
shirt
band
there.
called?
Well, it was after 2. It was a boy band.
After 2.
yeah.
I
That-
don't remember that, but I would is that like before 4, after 2?
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, right.
That's right. And we pretty much did bad karaoke's at the bar. Yeah.
But he's got merch at the Thunder Bay Value Village.
We had a bunch of merch and it showed up at Value Village last
I
year.
wonder who bought it.
$5.99, still a steal of a deal.
I thought it was
by the way.
$4.99.
Wow,
He's up on the
Still a
price.
good price.
I remember seeing a $4.99.
How? Let me ask you this question, Glory. So you're living in Atlanta, the United States. Everyone knows like the differences we're having.
Yeah,
now.
a lot of differences going on.
Does that mean like an impact, not necessarily your work, but like in the community you live in because you are Canadian, or you see no difference at all?
No, I mean, what you see on TV is not what I live in my backyard, right? So I think I absolutely love it here. My neighbors are the best. I have great friends. I mean, yeah, no, absolutely not. I think there's probably more sentiment on the other side. When I come back home, like a lot of people are like, "Oh my God," there's a lot of sentiment on how could you live down there, da da da. But down here, no. I mean, there's a lot of diversity here in Atlanta. So no, I don't feel it at all.
Atlanta
feel
is
the
a beautiful
conflict.
area. I've been there.
It sure
before.
is.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Atlanta,
yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Have you? So you're currently working in tech right now?
I am. I work for Google. Mhm.
See, Kinsman, you told me MySpace. Like, when's
I
the
didn't
last time
say
you've been
MySpace.
chatting?
How
with
I
people?
like that. That's at MySpace and ICQ.
You said you
days,
just
way back.
updated you upgraded your
Friendster,
MySpace.
Friendster.
MySpace. You actually had MySpace isn't even a thing anymore.
Well, it was back in the day, but
yeah.
probably one of the things like in your role, Glory, like no matter what industry you're in, like a leader's a leader.
Mhm.
You show whether you're working in the oil fields, working at a call center, you're working in tech. You need strong leaders.
You need strong leadership.
I find you can't teach people. The rest of the stuff you can learn about the business, but like a leadership skills, like you can develop it, but you have to have that inherently like inside you to know to treat people well, with respect, be a good listener, and all that too.
Yeah, I think there's social skills that you have or you don't, and you can. I mean, you can get coaches and whatever, but sometimes emotional intelligence isn't taught. So yeah, you're right. I think leaders are maybe born with a little bit of that trait, but there is some courses and stuff you can take. But yeah, it's hard to teach emotional intelligence.
You're out of luck there, Kinsman.
Well, what's it like working for? I just wanted to know. You work for Google. Everybody sees Google every single day of their lives. What is it like working for that type of company? When
It's amazing.
the Google changes. The pivot from Ross from Friends. Who's behind all that creativity? Like your board meetings must be just insanely hilarious.
So good. I don't know if you've seen the movie The Intern. Like it is that, right? Like we get free
It's
lunches.
exactly
There's
that.
massages in the office. It's one of the best companies to work for in the world. I'm super grateful. Work with some amazingly smart human beings, which keeps me on my toes. But yeah, they treat their employees very, very well. It's an incredible company.
Yeah, I've been to the Google offices downtown Atlanta, and she's like playing it lightly. Like there's like a jam room with every instrument you want to go in. If you're stressed during the workday, there's a gaming room that has every gaming system and every game you want. If you want to take a break during the day, and like the snacks and the food are amazing. Restaurants to like these snack cupboards just full with anything you could ever want it.
Yeah, baristas. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They know how to keep you in the office, right? It's all keep you locked in. No one wants to leave for lunch.
Yeah, no one wants to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously you've earned your way there, but like I'm laughing at Kinsman because Glory works for probably the biggest tech company that changed the way we surf the web.
Well,
you want to know who puts up the friends emoji on their anniversary. That was your burning question?
Well,
okay, why don't we ask who does the April Fool's pranks? Like, anyway. I mean, I'm sure it's a cool gig, but You want to
Yes.
redo that one too?
Well,
or-
no, I'm good.
So a little bit more about the podcast. So we're broadcasting your podcast on Sunday nights
Yeah,
now,
7 o'clock.
but you know,
Thank you so much, by the way. That is
Oh,
so nice of you, and I
I-
love that.
are you kidding me?
Mhm.
We get to be at home on Sunday nights.
This is
now.
awesome stuff. And again, we get to, upload some amazing content
Well,
from you. And again, it's great
I-
to see you both shine
Yeah.
now through our audience here through
and
KINZ and KLOMP.
and,
Yeah.
and what really drew me in was your short on the socials, and I just thought it's very captivating and very funny and very realistic, and it has serious tones. Yeah, it has everything really. It's like a perfect mix, like to what we do. It to me, it's brilliant. I loved it right away.
Yeah.
But my
Thank you.
question is, so you though on your page, you release new episodes of, is it every Tuesday?
Not on our page. It's through Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or YouTube. You could just look under Keith and Glory We're Not Sorry, and you could just click that little button and it downloads all episodes, and you can listen to them all on any streaming platform you're on. Also, our socials, we just had like a pop a cart challenge. As we get into like our podcast, we talk about a few things. We won't give it away, but cartwheels was one of my first addictions. It's a long story. We'll get
Okay. Yeah.
Picture grade 5 Keith doing cartwheels down a hallway. Yeah.
I can't even do a
And
cartwheel.
so we put out this contest for everybody to pop a cart. We called it because everybody needs to pop a cart every now and then. So we put this out, and we had teachers, 911 operators, a soccer team, but like the worse the better. Like these old straight men trying to do a cartwheel where they haven't done one since they were 6 years old.
Yeah.
Are the
It
best.
was so good. It went viral. We had everyone from like Florida up to like South Carolina, like everyone. Like it
Yeah.
was crazy. It went viral.
Yeah, so
Scotland.
check us out on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and check out all those videos and give us a follow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I followed some pop a cart, and it's such a genius idea because some of us felt like we could have done one back in the day.
Yeah.
I
oh.
still can't do one today,
Well,
let alone
might be
not
a
doing
new
one
show,
back in
kids.
the day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, the final piece, what I love what you folks are doing. We all know it's a pretty serious world out there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are going through real life issues, but when they tune you two folks on, like you could just like forget about that for a while.
Mhm.
And I think like that's much needed in our world and online. So it's a big deal what both of you are doing, by the way.
Yeah, we appreciate having both of you now on, our channel. This
Mhm.
is a lot of fun. Great partnership
And-
here.
That's right.
Well
two
said, and I
dynamic
love that you
shows.
said that.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Thank you both. And Kinsman, when Glory's book comes out, you got a lot of reading to do. You got a lot of learning to do.
You gotta
Learning
pump it
to
out.
do.
If
Wait,
you're
can he
stuck in
read?
your
Can you read?
And I read.
Can you read,
I'm
Kinsman?
just
Yeah.
kidding, kids. I'm just kidding.
I need my bifocals now. That's
We
the
all
status of
do.
my reading.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
definitely be promoting that on our end. We're very proud of both your accomplishments, and keep up the great work.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks.
so
It's been
much.
cool watching you. And I'm following this other Timmins thing. There's such cool things going on in your city, by the way. Like
We
Yeah,
are,
we've got a lot.
For a small community, we're really doing a lot, especially
Jam packed. Yeah.
this summer. So
so
you'll
thanks
have,
for the love, Timmins.
yeah, we appreciate you both, and
Yes, we do.
we'll check in soon.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
thanks, guys.
Hey.
Okay, thanks, guys. We'll see
Bye.
you on our channel, 7 o'clock Sunday night.
There we go.
Bye,
Love
guys.
it.
There.
Keith and Glory. How awesome!
Yeah,
are they,
how
Kinsman?
awesome is that?
Yeah, so very cool. And
Very
listen,
cool.
They got so many different things to talk about, and it's done like in a realistic way. And I think it's a lot of fun.
And you're related.
And I'm related. Yeah.
That's it. That's
And-
family ties right
Please,
here.
Like Keith is doing amazing stuff. He's always been a stand-up person his whole life. And check out this, like the stuff Glory's doing in industry period, but specifically as a leader for young women coming into industry. It's much needed. She's a global role model. So it's very cool to see them both together. 30 years of friendship.
30 years of friendship and still going strong.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that they continue their day jobs and, their podcast is still, it's on fire right now.
All right.
Again, we're glad to bring the podcast to you every Sunday night, 7 o'clock now.
Okay, so what we're going to do here now, we're going to take a break, and we have
$25 to Mattagami River Fries Inc. up for grabs. So someone's going to win that after we get to the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning right after this. Did someone say brisket? For delicious melt-in-your-mouth goodness, stock your freezers with Farm Hill Lane Co. right here from Timmins. Locally grown meat delivered straight to your door. 705-262-2621. And book a summer detail this week at the Shine Shop Crown Timmins and get a free engine shampoo. 705-268-4855. Are you a first-time home buyer? Albert Seal at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. He's got your back. Give him a call today, 705-465-3493. And fire doesn't take a vacation. The Timmins Fire Department remind you to replace your worn-out alarms and batteries and test them monthly. Fall registration is on now for Timmins Little League Baseball for ages 9 to 12, August 5th to September 11th. All the details, timminslittleleague.ca. And Eli loves to shop at Pet Value Hollinger Court, and your pet will too. Open Monday to Saturday, 9 to 9 p.m., and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 7. The Fantastic Four, Smurfs, and I Know What You Did Last Summer are all on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, ImagineCinemas.com. And we shop at Boreal Home and Decor, and you should too for amazing deals like we got. 374 Algonquin Boulevard East or online, borealhd.ca. Timmins' only fully gluten-free restaurant is the Flourless Fox Take Home. Check out their new freezer selections this week, 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins, where there's no cross-contaminations. Welcome Week 4 campers this week to Camp Bickle. To register your child for Week 5 or to sponsor a camper, visit campbickle.ca. And Sweet Freeze Timmins now serve fruit drink refreshers, pineapple breeze, peach creamsicle, and more, 175 3rd Avenue, or order online, sweetfreeze.com. And nearly 70% of people living with dementia in Canada are women. Find out why at alzheimers.ca/Timmins. Sign up now for the Timmins Majors Developmental Camp. Happens August 22nd through 24th at the Whitney Arena. It's $100 per player. All the details and to register, timminsmajors.com. And balloons for every occasion at the Pop-Up Balloon Shop. Call 705-288-3253 today or check out their new store at 269 Dale Avenue. Bonus bucks and accessory credits and more with Honda ATVs at Mikey's. Stop into their showroom today, 1301 Airport Road. Crunch up to perfection and spice up your taste buds this week at All Baked Fried Chicken. Located 999 Riverside Drive. Call to order 705-904-0999. Our Timmins Square studio came to life with mindful living interiors. For residential or commercial design, we highly recommend Jennifer. Call her today, 705-951-0908. Pumpkin is more than just a fall treat for your dog. It's one of the best ways to the best nutrition packed with nutrients. Spoiled Rotten can educate you. Call them today, 705-288-0859. Get your tickets now for the Porcus Stampede and Rodeo, August 23rd and 24th in Porcus. Online, porcusag.ca. Buy 2 and get 1 free. Absolutely everything car washes with Esso on the Run. Located 562 Algonquin Boulevard. And book a showing this week for 293 Elm Street North with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call now, 705-263-0136. Be seen with Wood Green Advertising. You could be on a billboard nearest you. Call today, 705-288-8446. And try a double-layered taco today at Burrito Guys in the Porcupine Mall. Also pick up a tasty Yogan Fruz for dessert, 705-579-2057. And Timmins Student Works Painting painted our new studio. They did a fantastic job. Comes with a 3-year warranty, 705-363-0800. Voted best burger and fry platter in the North? You need to try the Mattagami River Fries Inc. located at the Mount Joy Pavilion. Your one-stop do-it-yourself home hardware store is Timmins Home Improvement Center, located 89 Wilson Avenue. For the best wood-fired pizzas in the north, you need to try Sparks Pizza. Also stop in for their $13 lunch specials every day from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Ready to go at sparkspizza.ca. Sign up for Intro to Sewing this week at Quilts for Survivors. The workshop is geared for beginners. Inquire today, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. Before you cast that line, stop in for live bait at Canadian Tire Timmins. They now carry live minnows, leeches, and worms. Sign up for fall DARE classes with DARE Timmins for grades 5 and 6 in both English and in French. Lemieux Rick at yahoo.ca. The courses start September 17th. Shift Into Drive sales event is on now at Timmins Hyundai. Book a test drive at a brand new 2025 Tucson plug-in hybrid located 800 Riverside Drive. The forecast is hot this week for a round of mini putt at the mini putt and batting cages. Stop in and visit Don Marcoux today, located at the back of Hollinger Park. Sled wraps, vehicle wraps, graphic design, and more. Call John and Sean at 13 Designs. We did Sean or John at 13designs.ca. The best prices and mega deals are waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Happy 90th to the Schumacher Lions Club, giving back to this community since 1935. Book a family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, starting at $59.99 per hour. Book your fun where the climate is always controlled, 705-267-3500. And save 10% off select flooring this week at J&R Custom Cabinets. Also buy now and pay later. Design, Build, Enjoy, 1150 Riverside Drive. For the best glass and window replacement in the north, you need to try Canada Glass, 95 Wilson Avenue, 705-264-9441. And no job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions, who now do dump runs. Call for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. Every Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 2, come and shop the Urban Park Markets with the Downtown Timmins BIA. For all the details, visit downtowntimmins.com. And this is the final week of the Timmins Square Sidewalk Sale. Come and shop the hot deals this week at Timmins Square. The best in the courier department is Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Call Robert today, 705-266-4285. For more on the Week Out Talk Show, follow Mel and Mel with the Connect Hers & Co. Jackpot days are hot at Jackpot Time Timmins. Also hit up their Facebook page for amazing July giveaways. Enroll now for fall at Northern College. More than 75 programs to choose from, northerncollege.ca. And they've got your back and the coverage you need. That's PAIB Insurance, Inc. What are you waiting for? Call for a consult today, 705-360-5300. It's still time to register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Online, ncdsb.on.ca. And the Timmins Festival and Events Committee thank you for rocking Rock on the River. They can't wait to reveal the details on their 10th anniversary coming out next July. And Lucian Transportation are hiring drivers for Timmins and Cochrane. Get yourself signed up today with a $2,000 sign-on bonus, 705-360-4090. And get set for the biggest Snap-on tool event in history. Happens this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 976 Gold Mine Road. Tons of tools, deals, and amazing giveaways. And Launch Canada is back with Canada's premier rocketry challenge, August 16th and 17th at the Sportsplex. Also with the rocket launches live from the Mattagami First Nation, August 18th to the 22nd.
Okay, so tomorrow night we have the Vintage Patch on the show.
Yes,
our neighbors, by the way.
They are neighbors here
the
at Timmins Square. And
Yeah.
again, they're only here for 3 weeks. If you haven't been at, you need to check that out today. Video, Adam and Jess, they invite you. They're all the way from New Brunswick, and they're here for 3 weeks selling amazing vintage stuff. And if you saw the live today, it's like going into a museum, but you can purchase the stuff.
I'm going to show something here, Kinsman.
All right, you go get your hat. We got some amazing hats that we're going to be wearing on the show.
Oh, mine's in the back. Hang on a second.
Klomp doesn't even know where he put his hat there. So I'm going to hold the fort here. We've got the Wheel of Winning coming up shortly. $25 to Mattagami River Fries, Inc. And again, the Vintage Patch here. We've noticed a lot of traffic at this end. We're at the Telus end of Timmins Square. So many coming into the mall today. And
Do I have a good angle? There, pal?
No, move it over right in front of my. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
That's awesome. Guns and Roses.
So
You're wearing that on the show tomorrow.
Yes, I am. So
I've got a Leaf hat.
Oh, this is I was going to say, like in the world of
vintage,
thousands of patches,
yeah,
everything's super cool.
I went Leafs.
You went with again. You could have done anything.
Well, I still could do anything.
Well, listen,
but I went Leafs today. Who says I'm not going to go back and get more? They've got an amazing hat deal. They have reduced their prices. They've gone back to 2017 prices for those hats.
Okay, not only do they have hats, they got these cool flags, and I seen
They've
a
got
book
pins.
in there. Now
Yeah.
you'll notice this because it's within your age category. Remember the old book, say it was like He-Man or Lady and the Tramp or whatever. You would get the book and it would include the record.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He has one of those
the
books.
jacket. He's got that book there.
Yeah.
And books. Again, anything you see in that store, they have piles and piles of it. Talking to Noel Belair, well-known pilot here in this city. He saw some stuff that he didn't even know existed in the aviation world here in Timmins because, Adam and Jess have patches from an old airline that used to exist here in the city.
It's super cool, by the way.
Yeah, it's an awesome store. And again, Vintage Patch, the Vintage Patch. Again, it's right next door to us here at Timmins Square, and they're going to be on the show tomorrow.
All right. Our awesome friends at Mattagami River Fries have donated a $25 gift card to give away.
$25 on the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, so we are on the Wheel of Winning here, pal.
Yes,
are you
we
ready
are.
to roll?
I think we're ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Where it stops, someone's going to have $25 to the Mattagami River Fries Inc. at the Mount Joy Pavilion. And the winner is Carrie Lynn, Warren's Collect.
And the big cheer for Carrie Lynn.
Yeah, that is quite the cheer.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to get that prize into her hands by tomorrow.
Yes, and Carrie, if you have not tried the bacon double cheeseburger and the bacon cheeseburger, you are in for a treat. Voted best burger and fry platter in all of 2024. And they're currently on pace for 2025. And again, $25 to Carrie for watching the show tonight.
A big thank you to Keith and Glory Jewett. So check them out, Keith and Glory. We're not sorry. You could check out their new episodes on our page every Sunday night at 7. Give them a follow if you're looking for a few laughs on a Sunday night.
Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Some new content to KINZ and KLOMP. And again, yes, it's nice to have those two now joining our KINZ and KLOMP family.
All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. I cry out, but no one's listening now. But I can't back down. Third shot, I'm wounded, empty. Can't shout, 'cause no one hears me now. Still I can't back down. Come from the storm, I won't ever fall. I won't turn around. I can't feeling is new to me. I'm not repeating new feelings that things. I'm not repeating new feelings that things. American Beauty. This feeling is new to me. American Beauty. Until I'm next to you, my head stays spinning. American Beauty. Don't fool my lights. I'm down till next to you. I'm down till I'm next to you. My head stays spinning.